All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm Jake Noonan, host of the Chair 9 podcast. Today I'm sitting down with Matt and Uriah McDonald. You guys are from Santa Cruz, correct?
Oceanside.
Oceanside.
Yes.
Okay. What brings you up to Dodge Ridge on this sunny Bluebird day?
Yeah.
What brings you up here, Uriah? Why are you up here?
I'm up here because I want to hit some sick stuff and do some fun stuff, and yeah.
Nice.
What brought us up here though originally? Like what were we here for this weekend?
Oh, we were here for my competition in the bank slalom.
What'd you think of the bank slalom course? Did you have fun yesterday?
Yeah, it was super fun.
Nice. Did you compete in the one last year too, or was this your first time?
This is my first time, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, first time in the Cali Pass Tour.
Okay.
Super
awesome.
sick.
Did you guys, how many stops did you hit this year?
We hit like 7 maybe, like.
Well, no. No. So how many did we do?
On the bank slalom.
Yes.
Oh, we hit Mountain High, and we didn't do the China Peaks one, but
No, we were in Oahu for that one.
yeah, but we did Bear Valley and here at Dodge Ridge.
Which course was your favorite in the bank slalom? Did you like yesterday's?
Yeah, I really like this one.
Was it pretty fast?
Yeah, I like it. It's just like I feel like it's super bumpy and the snow was slushy on it.
Gotcha. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been coming up here to Dodge, Matt?
Nearly day one. I think my wife and Uriah's mom grew up here.
Okay.
Up in Twainhart. So in the winters for sure when the kids were young. Well, I mean obviously Uriah's 7 now, so still quite young, but we had both him and his sister on boards like right around 2 years old.
Okay.
And just because Maggie and I both love to be in the mountains, and we found cool ways with harnesses and things like that where it's pretty easy to actually whip them around the mountain, and we could kind of go wherever we wanted and still hang out as a family together.
Nice.
And so nearly from the beginning we'd come up here and hit the mountain. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Uriah, how does it feel to be off the harness now and hitting this park and hitting all these really cool things?
It feels super fun, and it feels like funnest time.
Yeah. Do you like coming up here and riding?
Yeah, I love it.
Nice. What tricks are you working on right now? I saw you kind of sessioning over there, listening to some music, and
I'm working on some front lips and front lips to fakie and some front boards, and yeah.
awesome.
What's the other one that I think you can do that you're?
On the front board switch.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Matt, you said your wife grew up here and you've been riding here for a while before the kids.
Right.
Now having the kids and kind of seeing them take off and hitting all these things, were you doing the same thing at his age, or?
Heck no. I grew up skiing, which I love, and I'm still a skier today.
Okay.
He lives in Washington.
Yeah, I grew up in Spokane, Washington, and I probably started skiing when I was 4, so still young, but so it's cool. California's rad. We live in Southern California, but we're still able to get like 60 days a year, which is insane.
Yeah.
And it's obviously a busy winter. Nearly every weekend we're gone traveling through the night to make it to the mountains, but it's possible, and we make it happen. And even growing up in Spokane, where the mountains were so much more accessible, I'd go like 10 to 15 times a season, and it's just so much better to get like above 50 days is epic.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So once he got out of the harness and was riding, when did he start hitting the park, and kind of, can you walk us through how that's been? Because I'm assuming, seeing him this morning, he's taking some tumbles and he bounces back up and he's got a great attitude. Is that a motivator for you? He seems to be the driving force.
Yeah, do you remember when you stopped using a harness?
When I was like 5.
I think 3. 3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah.
3 a little bit, 4, and then
5 I was like, I was starting to get good.
Yeah, I'd say 5 is. Uriah's always had a lot of courage, and people would. One thing people think of Uriah, they think that he's fearless, and I would say that's not true at all. I think that Uriah has fear and a healthy amount of it, but he's really calculated. And if he thinks that he can do it successfully, then he'll make the calculation and he'll go for it.
That's awesome.
What did you think that's true?
Well, I was super good at skateboarding when I was little, like 4 and 3.
Yeah.
I was super good.
So you skateboard, surf, and snowboard?
Yeah.
How'd you get into all those? You just love doing them all?
It was just from my mom.
Just from your mom?
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, dude.
What about your pops?
I came out of my mom's tummy.
That's true. That's facts.
So you came out of your mom's tummy and you just love snowboarding, surfing, and skating?
Yeah, I kind of want to start basketball and soccer and also baseball.
You know what they call that?
What?
A multi-sport athlete. That's what you are.
We've neglected the team sports until now, but we need to get a little dabble in that for sure.
Yeah.
Growing up, what did we do like every day?
Growing up, every day, me and my daddy would just snowboard with the harness on.
Well, that's true in the mountains, but I think all of it kind of started. We would go to the beach all the time.
Okay.
So we live by the beach in Oceanside. We're about a mile from the beach that we like to go to.
Okay.
And so it's with little kids, it's so much easier with them at the beach. You don't have to yell at them or tell them what to do. They can kind of just do their thing.
Yeah.
And so as parents, it was really nice just to end the day at the beach to relax or whatever. And then
also, when I was a baby, the first thing they took me is to the beach.
yes.
That was the first thing they
Yeah, on the way home from the hospital.
Yeah. When I came out of my mom's tummy.
Nice.
Yeah.
But then in the winter, when days would get so short and we couldn't go to the beach after work, then that's when I had like an old cruiser board that Uriah found and started messing around with. We made like a little ramp, and it was within a week, I think. He was just loving it, and I should send you guys some clips of
Yeah,
of it.
absolutely.
Yeah,
We called it the mega ramp, and we would use it in the garage.
Yes, we spent non-stop evenings in the garage making little ramps out of plywood. I finally bought a little quarter pipe, little like 2-foot one to mess around with, and he loved it. We pushed him on that thing for hours and hours.
Yeah,
When he was like
super fun.
when he was like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys been able to do the trifecta in a day where you skate, surf, and snowboard?
Yeah, we have.
You have? How'd you like that? Was that pretty cool?
Yeah, it was cool. And right when we got done, we were like, we did it!
Yeah, I bet that was a long day.
Yeah, I was with my friend Noah.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk about that day. Who were we with?
We were with Noah. His Instagram is Bad Boy Noah, and also we were with them. And the GoPro guy is Carter, and this other guy, and it was super fun.
Nice. So Matt, with all these guys that he's mentioning, you've obviously got a little bit of Instagram and social media nowadays is, taking off. And I've seen some clips, and you guys have built a following. Can you kind of talk on that? And
I have one. So when on my Instagram, when it hit 100,000 followers, I did a backflip into the foam pit. You should look at my Instagram. It's right there.
Okay, we'll clip it.
Yeah, what he's talking about is we happened to be in at Woodwood Park City.
Okay.
Like the morning of, like, his account was getting to like 100,000, and we usually, if we're in Woodward Park City, which is an epic facility.
Yeah, there's trampolines there and everything.
Yeah.
And there's also a skate park inside. It is in a pump track. It's super fun in a foam pit.
Yeah, so the foam pit opens a little bit before the mountain does. So typically if we're there going, we'll hit the foam pit for a few before we go on the mountain.
Okay.
And it just so happened to like line up with exactly when he was hitting 100,000. So he was like ready to go at the top. It hit 100 and then he did the back.
Nice.
Yeah, 100,000.
Yeah.
Hit 100,000.
Yeah.
So I see some stickers on your board. Who are you sponsored by? Do you know, Uriah?
GoPro, White Space, Union, and Oakley, all those companies.
Then this outfit you're wearing, who's this from?
And Binky Brown Quicksilver.
Okay.
Yeah, Binky Bro Quicksilver did a cool collab, and they've been super awesome to work with, and their support is undeniable for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And surf sponsors are Jenga and what are the others? Like, Jenga, Reef, and also another one is GoPro again.
Nice.
And yeah, GoPro is like every sport. Like it's like surf skating, snowboarding, biking, dirt biking. Like it's basically whatever you want to do.
So Uriah, you're well on your way of doing some awesome stuff for the rest of your life. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A professional surfer.
Nice. Can you talk about the surfing and growing up down there and your trips out to Oahu and stuff like that?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so our first trip to surf was probably, well, this is not really a surf trip. It was like when I was like 3 or 4 or 5. We go to Maui, and it was super fun. There was water slides there, and yeah.
So did that like start your interest in like traveling to surf and?
Yeah, and yeah, there was water slides. We got the whole parrot, and there's this like huge shore break. Then my dad would get clobbered, and then I would roll him up on the beach.
Do you remember what's your most meaningful surf from that trip? Yeah, I think you were. Gosh, you were 4.
I remember. It was when me and my daddy, I go out with my trunks on, my shorts, and we were out like in the shore break. We were out and then not too far out, but we were catching little waves. It was super fun.
Well, but in Kihei, but remember that there's that kook on the wave?
Oh yeah, that kook. Yeah. This is a good story to tell. So there was this kook, and it was an old man though, and I was surfing. I got on the wave first, and when you go this way, and the guy in front of you, he needs to pull off. So I was going this way, and the guy, he launched his board at me, and it hit me right in the neck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But it was a longboard.
Okay.
So it hurt super bad. Then my mom almost got in a fight with that guy. My mom was super mad.
She's getting protective of you out there.
Oh yeah, Mama Bear came to the rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have traveled some pretty incredible places and seen some awesome things and have some really good stories.
In my second place was Oahu.
Oahu.
And that's where I started that's where it was like scary there my first time.
How old were you?
I was 6 years old, and also I was doing this, and there's this girl. It's super funny. She runs like a turtle. She's like slow
motion running.
Yeah, she does. And she also runs slow-mo too.
Okay.
Anybody on the North Shore will know who that is.
And our name for her is Slow-Mo, and also the other people had a name for her, and the other name for her was the turtle, and yeah. And also,
that's your takeaway.
My next trip it's a pretty special one. It was Tahiti.
Okay.
It had the best food, the Michelin cook star. It's like, there's not a restaurant, but she's the best cook. We had to cook for her, so we got to stay at her house, and she would serve us food and everything. It was super nice. And also after, she would bring us ice cream sandwiches to eat.
Holy smokes, that sounds like quite the trip.
And my favorite meal is the chow mein.
Chow mein?
Yeah.
We'll put that in there for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, you've gone all these really cool places, and you're still coming back and riding here at Dodge. What are some of your favorite parts about coming here to this mountain?
My favorite parts is seeing my cousins because they live up here, and also riding the mountain.
Riding the mountain? Yeah. Awesome. What do you think about this park that's behind us? Are you going to go tear it up later?
Yeah, and also I like the powdery days here. So I go through the powder trees. I like to go through steep powder trees, so it's like so scary and sketch.
Did you get some powder skiing here this year?
Yeah, I did.
Maybe I'll get some clips from your dad and we can post them up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, Matt, what would you say to people who are, growing up with a family? I know once you have a family, it's, you know, it's like, oh, well, you kind of give up some things that you maybe did in the past, snowboarding being one of them. What would you say to encourage people to get out on a resort or a mountain like Dodge and just make it happen with younger kids?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would just say have fun.
Yeah, so have fun, but you know, in this, our world is so crazy, you know, and the mountains are always such a great escape from, you know, the hustle and bustle from real life, and if you have the opportunity to get up here with your family and spend that quality time, whether it's obviously on the runs, but you're on the chairlift with your kids, you're spending the whole day with them, you're figuring out problems together. How do we get through this challenging situation? How do we it's a little windy today, how do we come together and still manage to have a blast and have a good time up here? And nothing does that like the mountains, just bringing families closer together and getting that quality time with, whether it's your kids, whether it's your brothers or sisters. I don't think there's one sport that you can do that, you know, binds people together quite like the mountains. And
Yeah.
And I also think that people can do anything, like anything they want to do. Like in some countries, people don't get, there's like type of rules, like you can't even, like you have to wear the Pacific clothes, you can't pick the sport that you want to do. In some countries there's that, and we're lucky we live in the United States because it's the best country.
And you get a lot of opportunity here. That's pretty awesome.
Opportunity and freedom. You have freedom to choose what you want to do.
Yeah, and also the best state too.
You like California?
Yeah.
Because you get to do everything you want, huh? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I feel like Tahiti is I feel like that is my second home probably.
Okay.
Because I have my greatest friend there. He's the best.
So with the skating and the snowboarding and stuff, have you made some friends up here as well that you didn't know before? I saw some people already walking up here and saying what's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said they met you out in Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meeting friends everywhere. Nice. How's that snow taste?
Good.
Yeah. The best snow up here, huh? Best tasting, best riding.
This is like probably like the first human-made snow we have.
There you go.
You mean, no, this is not human-made.
I mean snow-made.
Yeah,
I mean snow.
God-made.
God-made snow.
Yeah, we've been riding on a lot of man-made snow this year, so it's nice to be on some natural stuff.
Awesome.
You're right. Talk about traveling and meeting friends, like when we were in Oahu.
Oh yeah.
Remember Oahu? So what he's asking is, you're going to all these places.
Well,
is it cool, like meeting? Well, hang on. Is it cool meeting friends and stuff everywhere you go?
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
I have one. I was in Oahu, like my second time there. I almost met J.O.B. there, but I met Ayala, J.O.B.'s best friend, and also.
No, they're not best friends.
Oh, not best friends.
No.
What?
That's he's best friends with the McNamara's. Remember?
Yeah.
The guy who got hurt.
Oh yeah, he's friends with Kai, the guy who got hurt, and also the guy who got hurt. Like, I'll tell you the story. So he was on this wave, and then he got demolished. Right, like he was gonna, he like his helmet came off.
Oh no.
And then but when he hit the reef with his head.
Holy smokes.
But like the helmet came off, and he hit the reef like. When the wave tumbled him, it like his head was there. Then right when he was about to hit the reef, his helmet came off, and then he hit the reef with his head. Then was bleeding, and all his like lungs were filled with water, and yeah, it was scary.
That's pretty scary. But he made it out all right? Is he doing okay?
Yeah, they had to put him in the hospital, and right when we left, he got better. And his dad, Ayala's dad, it was super cool because he said he was like a professional rider, and he said, I just have to meet this kid, and yeah.
Nice.
Do you remember his name?
Yeah. What is his
Starts with
name?
an L. Liam?
Liam, yeah, Liam.
Okay.
It was Liam, and yeah.
Liam McNamara.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What about the kids in Oahu? Talk about talk about meeting kids everywhere.
I had this was
You don't have to talk specifically, but like.
well, I made this best friend, and it was Tracy. But what?
You're funny, dude. You're awesome.
Okay, so yeah, I made this friend, and the shore break is gnarly. Like, we played in the shore break. You would get like barrels. It's super fun playing in the shore break.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice kids everywhere you go. Huh?
Yeah, super fun.
So what are you guys going to do once we're done with this podcast? You going to go hit this park and just shred the gnar or what? Mm-hmm. Nice. And then where are you going to next?
I think we're gonna head and my dad.
Where are we going next?
Okay, my dad's gonna leave at 3, so.
No, but what's our next adventure, do you think?
Oh, I think it is. I don't know.
Wait, some wave pool next weekend.
Yeah, wave pool.
Okay, nice.
Maybe Palm Springs?
No, Waco.
Well, yeah.
Nice. Well, Matt, I appreciate you guys sitting down and chatting with us. You too, Uriah. Yeah. And Uriah. Is it Uriah?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Here,
I'll work on that.
Stop for a second so we can finish the podcast.
I
said it that example. Okay.
Well, yeah, no, thank you, Matt and Uriah, for sitting down and chatting with me. It's a pretty awesome story, pretty awesome family unit you guys have built. And yeah, looking forward to seeing the progression. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Hey, thank you guys for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We always feel so welcome here at Dodge, and look forward to being here every opportunity we get.
Awesome.
What do you have to say to close it out?
I have to say, let's wrap it.
Let's wrap it.
Let's wrap it.
That's a wrap.